heard her say, "You didn't swallow the download, did you?" And she was like, "No." And the girl kind of giggled and said, "Thank God."
This is World Live.
We have to understand that.
And he's got a panel going, and they're talking about Funk Boy. So I'm just sitting here listening to the conversation. And I'm also typing in the chat, okay? So we're going to listen for a while and see what's going on.
To do anal, and that's for that reason. Because he can pull certain information from you, and he can release certain information into you. And it's a very scary and dangerous game once you study the tunnels of Typhoon and really get an understanding of it.
Y'all go subscribe to her.
A lot
it's
of
WURLD.
the problems in communities that
brings some good information.
In that certain kind of act are because they're not knowledgeable in what they're actually doing. You know, yes, you can have pleasure, but it's a bigger game than that. It's so much deeper than just, you know, sexual pleasure. And, you know, I've even said it, asked Nature Boy before, do you know about the tunnels of Typhoon? And he kind of just smiled at me. So I knew he knew what the fuck he was doing. Excuse my language. I knew he knew what he was doing. But see,
see, that's why I don't get on the panel, because I cuss too damn much.
Yeah.
I love to cuss.
I never had
I will cuss.
Y'all teaching me stuff today.
Oh, Miss Me, it's deep out here. Like, the energy game is deep. Like, it's real deep. And, you know, that's why I had asked previously in the comments, I wonder if she still had any type of interaction with any of them prior to this happening because of trigger words that can be said.
Raquel could probably answer that. Was she still talking to them, Raquel?
No, she wasn't talking to them no more.
Oh, okay. Well, what she told you, are you like sure?
Nah, she wasn't talking to them at all. I'm sure.
And it's scary, you know, because every woman and every man that has been there has encountered this type of sexual exchange with him. You know, the men can sit and play it off all day. No, but we all know, anybody with half of a brain knows that at some point in time, no, he might not be doing it to them all the time, but at some point in time, they have had this type of exchange. Because what does he say?
She telling the truth.
He exchanges. He'll tell you. He just doesn't break it down. That's how he gives you his information. You know, and so
World got something on the screen for what she was talking about. I was just
it's insane.
Yeah. Let me see, who's that? Melvin? You want to go next, or you want Raquel to go? Is Melvin still up here?
Melvin can go. He could go.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, go ahead, Melvin.
Raquel, I was looking at it like that too, because you know, he done had sex with this guy, man. That sex magic thing is kind of deep, man. That's that pulling of the energy, man. That's why I'm kind of funny about having sex with anybody, because you know you could be pulling energy from them too.
You know what, Melvin? My husband, when I first met him, I was telling him what I want to. You know, so I was just like, you might as well go ahead if you want me to do certain things. He was like,
I don't do anal with women either. That's nasty.
And he was like, no. He was like, I ain't finna do it. And he was saying like something to this fact that I'm hearing now when he get home from work. We don't talk about it because he was pretty much saying something about sex magic. And so he said he don't do that, and he's careful, even though he think all men just don't give it to anybody. No, all men are not like that. Like they will not.
Like that.
They will not do that. But, you know, I didn't try to, you know, change. So I'm just saying, you know, we had that conversation. So
no, I feel that's real.
Hey, legit, what's good?
What's up, Miss Me? Hey, I just wanted to say this real quick, and I'm gonna jump back in the comments. World probably can track it down, but there was a live that Nature Boy did before, which basically co-signs what the previous person that was talking was saying about his preference in sex, and he talked about how his giving his downloads in that way is how he basically converts a woman into ultimately being him. They'll sound like him, they'll believe what he believes, they'll do what he does, and they'll reject all sense of questioning, you know what I'm saying, anything that they feel like their morals would question.
Right.
So he spoke on that before. He spoke on that before. You know,
He's
so
dangerous.
I just wanted to jump in and just
Funkbach Boy
say
is
that
dangerous.
because he's on point.
Or
He's
your
on point.
children
I
or
took the time
niece,
to actually
nephew, whoever
research
get
the
involved with him.
science
You get
behind
involved with some deep
that
shit
preference,
with
but
him.
I definitely remember him saying that. And my question
This
to
fella
him,
name is Legit
I didn't
Production.
ask it, but my
He do a lot of
question in my
music.
mind was,
Y'all go
okay, well, if you
subscribe
feel
to him
like
on
giving
Instagram or
the
check
best
him
way to
out.
give your knowledge is through that preference of sex. How do you get your knowledge to the men over there?
Okay, my battery is
Well,
running
you know,
low on this other
you
phone.
know,
Same way.
Raquel gave us a little story on that.
So I'm gonna have to charge it up, but she's be back. I'm a mess. I don't like my ass. I'm a mess. She's be back.
Females talk, their lingo sounds just like him. Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Let's listen to a little bit more.
Then they say it so hard.
That's a fact. Like
That's a fact. Especially the new one. Simple. Oh Lord, that's a fact. Like she's stressing that fact.
Yeah, like they feel like they.
I gotta get my fly
just
swat.
like
I see
him.
these flies
But
just start to
with
come.
The previous the young lady who was talking about
That's
that
that thing
preference
that
of
Aurelia
sex.
showed.
You know what I'm saying? It makes me wonder: are they just like basically trying to imitate his mindset, or is
talking
actually
Or they can't help it.
right? That's exactly what I was about to say.
Got him so
You know what I'm saying?
damn gone.
Hey, Cicelo, do you know anything about that? What she was talking about? What Godmom was talking about?
Okay, I'm gonna get off, but I'm gonna keep listening to this. I'm gonna let my phone charge a little bit, and I might be back later on. No, we'll see how it goes today. Ta-ta!